And another finding, very interesting finding we found, was that the internet cafes became the new playground for youth. Instead of going out in the street or going to different locations to find their friends, shopping malls used to be big when I was a teenager. Today, they go into the internet cafes, which in Brazil called LAN houses, from a local area network, remember that? It's still called like that. And 49% of all accesses to the internet happen out of home. So if you want to reach the youth, you have to use this tool. You have to target them where the internet most reaches today. Internet cafes. Oh, that's a very interesting stat too. We have more than 90 million internet cafes or LAN houses in Brazil, compared to 2,600 bookstores or 2,300 movie theaters. Isn't that amazing? Oops. That's not happening. We shouldn't be the end. And you don't have to tell them that technology is important. They know that already. They're eager for technology. 91% of the people in the middle class, this new emerging middle class, who a few years ago didn't have money to buy a computer, now think it's very important to grant their children access to computers. That they think that people who don't understand technology are trapped in the past and they're going to not be able to grow in society. They agree that computers are essential to their lives, 75% of them, 79% of them. It is impossible to live without them. And 44% of the young people think they are so attached to technology that it's almost like they're addicted to it. And I think it's true for the youth throughout the world. It's not specifically for this class. And technology is also associated to status, indicating future behavior and purchasing intent. We know that 68% of the people want to buy a widescreen TV. 64% want to buy a computer or to change their current computer. 61% want to buy or change the current digital camera. We know that the media convergence, all those technologies are going to come together sometime in the future. They all interact with each other. So there's a huge opportunity for the localization industry when you think about that. When you think of all that's going to happen throughout the world in terms of translation needs to all the software that is going to be involved. Almost ending. Maybe I should give up this time. I think it's my fault. Yeah, I think so. I'm pressing the wrong button. I think I have easy too. Yes, I think so. And as a status, laptops only come up behind cars. So those people think that that's what we need to buy in the future. And when you think of online buying, 59% of all the transactions come from the emerging middle class. Today, only 10% of the actual value, the actual money that derives from internet shopping is from this class. But of the transactions, 60% is already there. So in the future, when they get richer and richer and richer, this is going to be huge. That's where all the money is going to come from. So just to summarize, we understand that to achieve success in Brazil and to achieve success in the world in the future, because this reflects what's happening in the world. This reflects the change of purchasing power from the old developed countries to the new emerging economies. and to the new emerging developments. We need to conquer this class. There's no other way to be bigger and to grow on the rates all of our companies want to grow without that. They're the future, and as I said before, the future has already started. Being successful here, in Latin America, and in Asia, mainly, is going to make a big difference for every company. Africa is also on its way, but it's going to take a little longer than the other continents. That's the indicator of Brazil. Maybe I'm biased to say that, but that's the real view. Every Brazilian feels this way now. We think that's the land of the Olympics. It is the land of the Olympics. It's the land of football. Sorry, Argentines.
You're fired.
And we have this energy of ethanol and oil and the energy of our food. And we also home to the fastest growing consumer power in the world. Thank you. And sorry for all the technology problems.
Thank you so much, Marco. Just to conclude with a few remarks. As you could see from Marco's presentation, the opportunities here are really staggering. Just to put things into perspective, the number of internet cafes in Brazil right now is about 20 times the population of my country. So the future is now. That's actually an excellent slogan. And it's up to you to grab those opportunities. Don't wait for World Cup. Don't wait for Olympics. You got to go out to the world. Don't wait for the world to come and find you. You have to get out there right now. You have to build your presence on the web. Use all the new media, social media, all the opportunities. Market yourselves. Spread the word. Tell other people that you exist. Go out there. Think globally. Because one of the things they say about Latin America is that you're all here and you're great, but you wait for people to find you. And it's not always easy for us being on a different continent, having absolutely no knowledge or very little knowledge of this whole huge market, figuring out who to go to, who to choose, how to do the work. So, good luck, everyone. There's a lot of opportunities that are waiting for you, especially for this big thing.
I have a question.
Yes, we have Katya first. Do you mind?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Is this soft enough? Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. I was just going to say it was tough enough following Marcello, but on second thought, I'm very happy that I didn't have to follow you. You are most definitely a very gifted speaker, and the presentation was certainly outstanding, so congratulations for that. And my question is, I remember you mentioned about when we were talking about BRIC and future emerging powers in the world, you made a comment about Brazil being a little bit more advanced in some aspects to compare to India and China. Yeah, but my question is, what about Russia? Do you have any information in comparison with Russia?
Well, Russia is very different. I think when you speak about BRIC, Brazil, Russia, and China, what really connects those nations is their future reach. Those nations are supposed to be the richest nations in 2050 together with the U.S. But actually, they're very, very different animals, each other. And the thing about Russia is that Russia is a country that has reached a different social level, which is higher than Brazil and China. It has less difference between the upper classes and the lower classes. It's a country that is shrinking its population.